Stadium in Fort Worth. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the BYU Cougars and the TCU Horned Frogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. He understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams
I'm starting my game.
games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Reese?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Horned Frogs ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh my goodness, pick it off.
He's lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Caught behind the line.
I had to wrap up. There we go.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle from us.
It'll be 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick.
There we go.
Right. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He's got great speed.
Nah, I'm not going to be able to get
What
that.
a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Jeremy Payne churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football. And I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. On the move, it's Payne. Could be an alley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He'll throw it. Working that left side now. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Craig. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself.
Probably could get it.
He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll run the counter.
Ooh.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator.
Knock that out.
Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. He'll get rid of it.
Yes,
baby. It's intercepted. Intercepted, and he's got a convoy with it. He's at the touchdown.
Good play.
And they turn it into a defensive score.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it.
Can't believe he threw it way across his body like that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Good start, good start.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Trying play action. Caught. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
Shoot. He's got me.
Lets it fly. Hits him inside the 20. Still going. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to run. It's Martin. And runs through another guy. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO fire complete to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. To the air. It's Bachmeyer. Swings it out to the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And this defense has a chance to make a big stop on 4th and goal from the 4. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, BYU. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
This offense
just the way they just converted a 4th and goal is going to piss me off for a long time.
That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive.
4th and goal from my 4. They throw it underneath. I'm in man, so I'm there to make the tackle, and he just breaks the CPU tackle and scores.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Both teams with production early. Now they go back to work up 10-6. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Under fire. Quarterback gets the 1st down. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, 1st down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Pulls it in. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. The Cougars will use their 1st time out here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. The Horned Frogs will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Dude, you got to get cross. Thank you. Oh, my
and they
God.
roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Might be changing the route. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
It's gone. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Spins it out to the back.
Touchdown,
TCU! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete on the right side. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Please block. He didn't.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Makes a move. Can they catch him? A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Payne. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Craig. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Here comes the heat. He's sacked the 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half. Because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some.
He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Fires to the end zone.
He sure did.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Stopped at the 13-yard line. The return after the interception has them in business.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Craig. Complete.
Oh my
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Oh,
The Horned Frogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense and zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it. Advance and get what he can get.
TCU calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to run it. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
good first half.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Buckeyes getting a banner day from their stars on the road. To pick up victories away from home, that's the mark of a focused team. They now sit at a sterling 5-0 on the season, keeping their unbeaten streak going. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now Now back over to your game inside Amon G. Carter Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the BYU head coach at the half. This team has found some positives with their 3-game winning streak, but right now they haven't done their job on defense. They get an opportunity now to change that, grab some momentum. We'll see how this goes to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on how things develop on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Howie. Back to pass, it's Craig. Fires to the big fella. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
Pocket breaking down.
Yep.
Intercepted.
We're right to him.
Not how you want to start a half.
He stayed with him.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew it was coming, did a great job defensively, forcing an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Zings it complete to
whose
the
name
right.
is that?
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cougars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down.
They lost him.
Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if...
And he's
horrible start.
Touchdown, BYU!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his fifth rushing touchdown on the season.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. Using his legs, it's Payne. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to it. Maybe a crease.
Oh, we got the edge.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Just going to keep it after the snap. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. Now they'll run the draw. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Pulls it in at the 25. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one.
Oh, I did pick that.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
After
getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Craig. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Got his man.
One of the things I love about this defense, they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to get there to move the sticks. Finding some room.
Oh, I thought he might get a better block on him.
And they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right.
Yep,
trying to make magic with his feet. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Punts it out of the air. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw, it's Craig. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's looking to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
What a catch.
Touchdown, TCU! Into the end zone for 6. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And they did tack on the extra point. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This was one of the primary storylines going into this one. How productive would these two wide receivers be? Both of them have scored touchdowns, and we have a quarter to go. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He's going for the big play.
Why would you not go up for it?
And finally, this defense makes a play. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. The door looked slammed shut in this one, but that last interception maybe just the slightest crack in opening here. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It's 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. He wants it all. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. What a grab and what a quick strike for that offense.
And when I'm an offensive coordinator and I see a short field, I'm thinking attack, attack, attack. Go get that touchdown. Take advantage of what the defense gave you. Great job by the offensive coordinator.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line. So not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the TCU sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's got him.
Would you please get up
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
Well, it's a great design on offense on that pass play there. You see they clear out the middle of the field. They leave a huge space wide open for the quarterback to attack. Nice timing on the throw.
And the Horned Frogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass.
Yeah.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Craig. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. They just keep firing. Pressure coming. Makes a connection. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And the Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. From the gun, looking to buy time. Now the Cougars are going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard line.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Jumped on top of the pile. BYU right back to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense.
He hurls one deep down the left side.
And
he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. If we get the interception, this one's almost over.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box scores, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Horned Frog! And the pummeling has started. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And we knew this quarterback was going to come into this one, David, and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him, and the defense has made him pay. A couple bad decisions, a couple great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking the shots. He's not backing down, and he's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He made some mistakes, and a lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answers to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. So impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes. It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. BYU with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bachmeier. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh,
Touchdown,
no.
Cougar! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
One of y'all got to get open over there.
It falls to the turf.
And good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air.
I didn't think he'd get there.
Number 3 on the day. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up.
I just can't help myself. I just love pain.
The offense can kneel it out from here. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Pulls it in. It's Lyons.
He did not get out of bounds.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's taking a deep shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big